Hi. This was on my heart, so I wanted to obviously come and talk to y'all about it. You have to get to a point on your healing journey where you forgive yourself for your past decisions, especially if it's something where you didn't know any better at the time. A lot of the time, we have to go through things to learn what we don't know, if that makes sense. So, for example, when I got into my last relationship, I obviously went into that relationship with good intentions, right? Um, I obviously thought that this was somebody that I was going to be with long term. But when I look back now, I also understand how the things that I didn't know kept me in that position for as long as I was. Um, I also allowed things that this version of me would never. Um, I went through things that this version of me would not have had to go through. But it took for me to go through those things to become this version of me. I will also say, because I was talking to somebody close to me, and they were in a situation where they kind of went along with something and they knew better. And, they obviously had to suffer the consequences of that. And, she was like, I'm mad at myself. She said, I know you didn't know. She's like, but I'm mad at myself because I knew better and I went and did the shit anyway. But I had to remind her that, even in that, there is something about you at that time that went along with that decision. So you got to go back and say, okay, now that I'm out of that, what was it about me? Because, like, even now, like, let's say that I'm talking to somebody and I know this is not a good idea. And I go along with that, I gotta lick whatever wounds I get from that because now I know. But when you're going into a situation innocently, you know what I mean? Like, the person that knows more than you in that situation obviously has the upper hand. You can't beat yourself up for that. Now, if you go back to that after you know, well, then yeah, that's on you. But the best way to move forward and move past those things is to, one, forgive yourself, and two, hold yourself accountable for the times that you did know better and you betrayed yourself anyway. So forgive yourself for what you didn't know, and at the same time, forgive yourself for betraying yourself. We be knowing shit. We know better. It do be situations, and I always say hindsight is 2020. There's times where I go back and I look and I'm like, nah, the signs were there. But I will overthink that shit until I get sad about it. And so what I've had to start doing is just going, you know what, we knew it hurt. That shit sucked. Okay, well, the beautiful thing about it is we got through it and we won't be in that situation again.